La première mission de la recherche, c'est de comprendre ou d'expliquer. De comprendre ou d'expliquer les peurs, parce que l'insécurité dans une ville renvoie à l'idée de peur. En gros, la recherche, à elle toute seule, ne permet pas de résoudre les problèmes d'insécurité dans une ville, mais elle peut ajouter de la valeur en termes de connaissances sur la dynamique du phénomène, de façon à pouvoir contribuer à créer de nouveaux liens sociaux qui soient plus sécurisants pour chacun et pour tous.
C'est la mission de rendre service à la société dont elle est l'émanation.
So, and I think part of the problem is our understanding of violence is generally shaped by media images, and those completely distort our sense of what is safe, who's a threat, etc. So research firstly needs to clarify what are the actual threats, what are the actual dynamics of violence in our cities.
Research is a mechanism of showing the society what it looks like. It's a mirror to the society, that this is what is going on in the cities that one lives in.
Just the fact that a lot of safety initiatives are premised on excluding certain people, so they categorize people of one kind or another as presenting a threat, and then those people are kept out of some kind of safer city. And so what this project is specifically trying to explore is how one can promote safety in such a way as to promote inclusion.
And as probably most people know, Zimbabwe's gone economically backwards. So when we talk about people having to access water, and I say it used to be piped water, you can understand that there's been a failure of services, but that's where so much of the tension becomes located, the competition, and there's massive unemployment. Cities are overcrowded, lack of infrastructural development. So those are all the inequalities that we need to address. And we hope somehow that a new legal dispensation might help, but we're not sure.
Yeah, just to add on, for us the research is about giving evidence. It's about giving us the strength to be able to go to policymakers and say there is something wrong. And you can talk all you want without evidence-based research. It's very difficult to influence policy. And so you'll notice that our project has advocacy throughout the process, because we are hoping every year we can use that evidence to start influencing attitudes. It might not even be a policy change. It might just influence attitude changes. It might influence just the implementation of the law.
I think my vision is more of like the implementer type of perspective, because I'm not part of the research, but I'm part of the implementation project. And for us, this research is great and very useful in helping us in reflecting back on what we're doing and see what works, what doesn't, where we need to improve, and then help to advocate for new type of interventions and maybe change in policy making. But more than change in policy making, it's change in mindsets and the practice. Because I mean, in South Africa, we have a range of fantastic policies in terms of urban development, but the problem is that it stays on paper and it doesn't go into practice.
I think it's also about mobilizing communities, or at least them mobilizing themselves
Yes.
and being heard, making demands which they're perfectly entitled to make,